do check it out. And, yeah. Get buy-in. You know, again, every single purchase goes towards this tournament and helping the stream. So, when you purchase Sneak, it's almost like you're donating while also getting yourself energy drink to try out or to enjoy or you know, whatever. I'm pretty sure if anyone else in the chat has ordered some, I've only heard positive reviews from it so far. So, do check that out if you would like. But, for now, we are going to be jumping into game number 1 of this series. To the bottom right-hand side of the map, our red Terran player is from Team Revolution, Optimus. And to the upper left, it is our blue Protoss player, Cyan. So yeah, do check out the sneak. Exclamation mark sneak in the chat for all of that information. Or if you're watching on the YouTube at a later point, you can just check out the description. We'll have the link inside. And, yeah. Alright, some PvT. Now, Optimus has been playing some very aggressive TvP lately. He's been playing a lot of, you know, proxies, proxy factories, proxy barracks even. He's been playing a lot of aggressive TvP. He's done some really good TvP, by the way. He took down Hearthstone the other day in the BTSL Europe group. That was very impressive. I wouldn't say Hearthstone was on his A game that day, but I still think for Optimus to come through and take down Hearthstone, who's been on fire lately, was very, very sick. So, this is one of these series which I can definitely see Optimus coming into and picking up a win. But, excited to see what Cyan can do, because Cyan had some very good results in the group stages. He had some very good results in the group, so I'm excited to see what he can do this time, as we are going to be seeing the Rubicon across the map. Will Sneak make my wiener grow? Yes! Of course. Of course it will. I should do infomercials. Well, I don't know if I really have a very good infomercial box. I'm very boring, I think. Hey guys, check out Sneak. There's a box and it has Sneak in it. I don't know if that was really the best ad campaign I've ever done. Sneak will add 2 centimeters to the nether region, unconfirmed though. Yeah, actually, officially unconfirmed, it will actually add 5 centimeters. But that is official news, but unconfirmed. Alright guys, we do see this Reaper popping along, having a look to see what it can get up to early, as you're going to see a few probes taking some shots, and unfortunately not shots of Sneak, but shots from this Reaper, which means he's going to get a couple of kills already. Where's the first unit? The Adept just not here at all. And Cyan is having a little bit of a nightmare right now. I mean, we invited Cyan to this tournament despite it being EU-based and him being in China because he played in the qualifiers and he had good results in the qualifiers. He went quite far in each of the events, so it's kind of a, you know, we definitely expect him to put up a bit of a fight here. He isn't just the kind of, you know, he isn't just a punching bag of this group. As we are going to be having the Reaper getting 6 kills. I mean, that's just insane amounts of damage. And somehow it stays alive as he jumps back up to the main. This Reaper has done so much more than it ever should have done. And that is now really, it's starting to get into the realm of just straight up unreasonable, right? 6 workers killed. And Cyan is already going to be playing from quite the deficit in the early game. Now, that said, he's going for a Dark Shrine. So if there's a way for Cyan to get back into this game, it is by catching Optimus off guard. You know, Dark Shrine comes up, you know, Optimus doesn't see it, he doesn't have detection ready, boom, that immediately is, you know, going to be something which hurts him massively. So, we do have the Stalker continuing down to the south, and we do have the Adept about to show up as well, but oh, the Widow Mine gets a kill. That sucks. We are going to be seeing this Adept continue to go after the Widow Mine here, as Marines come over, and they will be seeing what they can do. The Adept just can't do enough, though, obviously. Just going to see the tank popping out of the main base. Another barracks starting up as well. And this Adept just looking for some more info. Again, Optimus right now does not have detection. He has scans available. We'll see if the scans will be enough if he saves them up. And as we are going to be seeing these Marines coming up the right-hand side. And we are going to be seeing the couple of gateways just coming on through. You got an engineering bay coming up in the back of the main. We are going to be seeing the Adept trying to shade up this ramp, but not really finding much success. Again, the Marines continue to come over to the left-hand side, so a little bit of a push from Optimus. Remember, this game's gone very well for him so far, and he's going to be backing this up with a siege tank and a Widow Mine. So all of a sudden, Cyan has to deal with this. Widow Mine goes underneath the siege tank, the bunker starts to build, and this is looking like an absolute nightmare right now. As if he loses power to that pylon, that's goodbye to his gateways, and the DT does get warped in. DTs across the map as well will start to do some damage to Optimus. He's doing a lot, and he will kill the pylons power and the gates, meaning that he can't actually warp anything else in at the moment. That Liberator sieges up in the mineral line. Some Marines are towards the ramp to defend. One of the gateways comes back online. Cyan is desperately going to be trying to get himself another DT or two warped in here. He's going to get one warp in. I'm not sure if that was off this gateway or another. Again, Optimus only has so many scans to use. He'll have a scan here to get rid of this DT this time around. Cybercore about to go down. Across the map, the DT is still just doing a little bit of something. We actually see missile turrets on the way up, so this is starting to be a defense out of Optimus as Cyan has done a little bit of damage. We're going to be seeing this siege tank continue to deal damage to the pylons as well. Finally cleans up the DT in the main base, so that's over. And his tank is still here with bunkers just building towards the Protoss Natural. Oh boy, I mean, he's going to lose another pylon, and this tank is going to relocate slightly. Is he just going to lift in the medevac? And yeah, he's just going to push further forwards. Gets in range of this next pylon as well. This is really painful at the moment here. I mean, what more can you say about it? This is obviously a complete disaster from Cyan. Everything went wrong. And even the Liberator now backing this up, it's just even more that Cyan has to somehow deal with here. Building gates up in the main. Trying to get more units up into play. Just none of it seems to really be happening, though, as we are going to be seeing that tank continue to fight. The missile turret will be placed by this SCV. And we do see the Widow Mine of Optimus just continuing to sneak its way forwards. Hasn't even, I think the Widow Mine got a couple of kills. I think he killed the DT even at one point. And the scan came down, he just didn't have the other DPS elsewhere to kind of deal with it, so... Well, this gateway comes back online only to die. Another Archon morphing in. Cyan is trying to find some sort of miraculous way to fight against this. But it's only getting worse for him because Optimus is about to have Stim Pack, Optimus is about to have combat shields, and those are all things which are really just going to make Optimus so very powerful here as we see that pylon going down and, well, another bunker coming up towards the front. Again, there's a couple of Archons, a couple of Immortals. Thinking about what they might maybe want to try and do here, as you just see again, Marines. They're just going to work their way through that Nexus, and as we can see, the Marines pulling back. The tank will start to deal some damage. The Liberator is well positioned. It goes down, sure, the Liberator, but it's going to cost them both of the Immortals. The Siege tank is still firing away on the Stalkers. And obviously, Stalkers alone are not going to really have the greatest of time. Another bunker is still just sat here building. GG. Cyan just a bit too... Who won in Namshot versus Cyan? I just got here, says watching home. Namshot took it 2-0. That was our first series of the day. Alright, to the top left-hand side, our red Protoss player. This is Cyan. And to the bottom right, our blue Terran player from Team Evolution. It's Optimus. Wow, now that I've got 2 things of sneak, I can start doing really cool, like... We may have to bring the Sarlacc cam back, because we can just do like a... You know, like a doubled up stack of sneak energy. Alright. Get into this, having a look to see what's going on in the next few moments. Excuse the lack of sound here for a moment. I'm just investigating something quickly. I just hit a really high words per minute. Really? You've never seen me cast like that before, Adam Bong? That's crazy. I just checked the bot. You've been watching the stream for exactly 2 years. You first joined the stream 2 years ago yesterday. According to the bot, that's the first time you spoke in... You were present in the chat. You didn't necessarily talk, but you were present on that account. And in 2 years, you've never heard me get excited? That's insane. I feel like you must be the most unlucky person ever in terms of when you tune in. It's just crazy. Alright, we do see this probe coming along being a bit of a nuisance. One of my least favorite things about StarCraft 2. The early probe which tries to stop your SCVs building things. It's so freaking annoying. Go play at home. You know, there's probes like that puppy which you know you love. He's cute, he's cool, he does everything you want. But goddamn, give me a moment sometimes. Just let me build my barracks. Just let me, just let me eat my dinner without you jumping on me. Let me stroke you without you biting my hand off. This probe's like that puppy. He's just like, no, you can't build a barracks. No, you can't build a supply. No, you can't build a CC. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Fight, fight, fight. This probe just goes crazy. It's so annoying. I have a fairly new puppy, guys. He's like a few months old now. But all he wants to do is bite me. He wants to bite my hand. He wants to play. He never just wants to, sit nicely and be stroked and, like, be a good doggo. He wants to always fight and play and bite and roll around. Oh, my God. He's a lot of work. We are going to be seeing the couple of probes going down. Here's the Stalker comes over. We'll be starting to do a little bit more damage. Reaper taking a few hits. Obviously, there's no exit for the Reaper here in this base, as the plant is completely segregated from Reaper Cliffs, etc. So, no entrance here, as we are going to be seeing. The Twilight Council was scouted, though. This time, only two probe kills, so already a massive improvement on game number 1. And sorry, I saw this sub, and I meant to say it during the game. I was like, no, what, I'll wait until after the game. And then I didn't say it because I got carried away. Focult Pendulum, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I always love it when you subscribe, because it usually leads me to going onto some sort of a physics tangent, which then everyone can get annoyed at me for doing in the middle of a game where they just want to hear about StarCraft. So, what's up, man? Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. We are, guys, heading towards 400 subscribers. We are 38 away, and we're really going to push hard to hit this, to the point where we're even going to be up at 5 a.m. on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to bring you guys the Huangzhou StarCraft Carnival, featuring Neeb, Scarlet, Innovation Hero, Rogue, and more. If that isn't passion, I don't know what is. You can see a couple of assimilators dropping down in the natural here, and we are going to be seeing Blink coming on through here this time from Cyan. So no Dark Shrine, just the Blink opener. Again, it was a much better opening, and I really feel like this time it was I guess like I guess because he took so much probe damage early game, he really did just, I think, throw down the Dark Shrine. I don't think Cyan was like, at the start of the game, I'm going to build a Dark Shrine and build DTs, But I really, really thought that he was going to go like Blink or something. But once he lost 6 workers, I think he just thought, fuck it. This is not going well for me. This is not going good. I'm just going to throw down a Dark Shrine to try and get back in the game. This game doesn't take that much damage. He just goes into the Blink and just does what I really think is kind of the build he wanted to do. A Blink opener which allows him to go up in towards that 3rd Nexus now. Getting that set up and ready to go. Probes are like puppies with the ability to death. Yeah, well, that's the most annoying thing. I mean, the thing is, it is so much like the puppy, because every time you fight the puppy off and you think he's gone, he comes back because his shield's regenerated. His energy comes back. It just never ends. It's endless. It's the best analogy I've ever made in StarCraft 2, I'm sure. If your puppy could cannon rush, it would not be so cute. Yeah, that'd be a bit terrifying. If my puppy just sits staring at me one day, lifts up his paw and suddenly a fucking massive pylon appears, and then a cannon, I'd be pretty terrified, I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Few Marines are going to lead on forwards, and it's a little bit of a slow reaction from Cyan, but he only loses 1 Stalker, so not the end of the world. As you do see another few gates just on the way up right now, just getting set to go, and it's going to be a fast Colossus here from Cyan, but he's going to have to really be able to deal with this push coming in the next couple of moments. Marines already leading the charge and doing just a little bit of damage. +1 attack is on its way up, but those are upgrades. The Colossus 2 is something which he has to sort of survive without for the moment. Some sentries are here, so he has force fields, but now the tank's already sieging, and that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Multiple Stalkers going down. You do see pylons are starting to drop, and already Optimus just cleaning out the structures over on this 3rd Nexus. So That's not looking too pretty at all, as we do see the tanks are on siege. Gonna re-siege now. Anti-armor missile strikes. Zealots. Oh my god, interference matrix on the call. Okay. Well, that was just an amazing fight from Optimus. Anti-armor missile hits everything apart from the Colossus, which then gets interference matrix, so it just derps into the bio army anyways. Okay, the tanks go down, but Optimus has so much momentum now. This is looking so amazing for him. As we are going to be seeing the well, the rest of the bayou is just coming off over to the right-hand side, so we are just going to be seeing the Nexus getting taken down here, and well, it's a little bit more damage from Optimus. You know, it's just continuing to kind of press on. Cyan pulls his units over to the side here, and will blink forwards to try and hunt down the Medivacs, but there's a lot of bio to honestly kind of just shut down Stalkers. There's no way these Stalkers can realistically come forwards and actually get anything done, so Stalkers just getting shut down. 5 more Stalkers on the way up, a Colossus too. And we are going to be seeing the +1 ground armor from Cyan coming on into play as well. Two Medivacs start moving off over to the left-hand side. How does a full cult's pendulum work? Oh, don't make me do this again. It's something to do with... I can't even remember exactly, but it's just the way that the Earth's orbit or gravity or whatever affects the way that a pendulum swings. It affects the oscillation or something. I can't remember, actually. I'm such a terrible physics student. I used to know so much, but I just didn't think... I just didn't remember any of it. I'm really, truly terrible. Anyways, we are going to be seeing this group of Stalkers here just trying to do a little bit more, but for the most part being pushed away. There's a drop into the main. If you can get the Twilight stop charge, that makes future attacks so much more powerful, because goddamn is charge one hell of a drug for those Zealots to be able to actually deal with bio armies. Maybe seeing a Manchi coming in for the Colossus initially. He'll target one down. I mean, that's always a good trade for Optimus, and if he gets 2, well, it only gets better, right? Stalkers continue to come on in. Those Medivacs are pushed away outside of the main base. And we are going to be seeing the Liberator siege up, and a little bit more bio just pressing in. Another Colossus will be taken down here, and that is just completely disastrous. Again, Optimus was already in a lead, but this time it really is Cyan just being pulled apart, which is a natural sort of act, you know, something that happens kind of naturally when you fall behind, because you don't have enough units to control different locations, which Optimus is pressing into. There's the GG. Optimus takes it 2-0.